All right, may I have a motion to return to regular session?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the items contained in the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Under new business. May I have a motion to accept the voting results from the annual school budget vote, vehicle purchase referendum, and election of board members? Any discussion?
Can we amend that to include the passage, of the approval of the capital reserve also?
Oh, yeah. Amend the motion to add in the,
The approval of the capital reserve. That was approved too.
Missed that.
Yeah, I did too.
all in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve a budget transfer in the 2021 fiscal year that exceeds $100,000?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve, to accept the recommendation of the audit committee to test the onboarding and offboarding of new and terminated employees for the 2021 internal audit system testing and testing of the district's hourly timesheets for bus driver and bus attendant payroll against the district's bus routing GPS program to verify bus run times against time paid to employees for the upcoming 21-22 fiscal year. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to authorize the Board of Education, Superintendent of Schools, and District Clerk to attend the New York State School Boards Association's 100th Annual Convention and Education Expo in Rochester. It's not in Rochester, right? New York? Yeah. New York City.
Could we go to Rochester if we wanted? Is it-
Oh, in the executive content, sorry. And authorize any related expenditures.
One thing I'd like to modify if the board's amenable to it is that if we can add the assistant superintendents, if they'd like to attend that.
Mm-hmm.
I already asked, both of them are not available.
Okay.
Yeah, and then also when you guys are gone, we try to make sure we have properly.
Somebody here.
At least one of you, yeah.
Yeah, but Christy doesn't invite us.
Okay.
And then I always want to go later. You guys want to learn.
Do I have a second on the motion? Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the annual administrative stipends for the 2021 school year as attached at a rate of pay pursuant to the Lakeshore Central Administrators and Supervisors Association Agreement? Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to accept the recommendation from the superintendent to terminate Kara Korhummel from her special education position effective June 30th, 2021? Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to accept with regret the resignation of Jacqueline Spezia from her teaching assistant position effective April 30th, 2021?
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the appointment of Jennifer Chinook? Sorry, Jennifer, if you're watching, to a probationary position in the tenure area of teaching assistant beginning June 4th, 2021 and ending June 3rd, 2025. Jennifer shall receive a salary for the 2021 school year as per the negotiated collective bargaining agreement with LSCTA at step 1, $24.75 an hour.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to accept with regret the resignation for the purpose of retirement of Karen DiChristina Ausch from her special education position effective June 30th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to accept with regret the resignation for the purpose of retirement of Paul Hornberger from his elementary education position effective June 30th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to accept with regret the resignation for the purpose of retirement of Lynn Jekyll from her elementary education position effective June 30th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to accept with regret the resignation for the purpose of retirement of Jacqueline Preischel from her elementary education position effective June 30th, 2021. Any discussion?
Son Simon's favorite teacher.
No. All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to accept with regret the resignation for the purpose of retirement of Margaret Santa from her speech therapist position effective June 30th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to accept with regret the resignation for the purpose of retirement of Karen Schweikert from her elementary education position effective June 30th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to accept with regret the resignation for the purpose of retirement of Madonna Sharino from her special education position effective June 30th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to accept with regret the resignation for the purpose of retirement of Erin Wozinski from her speech therapist position effective June 30th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the tenure appointment of Catherine Anderson in the tenure area of education of children with handicapping conditions, special education, effective August 28th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the tenure appointment of Catherine Kaboot in the tenure area of elementary education, effective August 28th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the tenure appointment of Kelly Conrad in the tenure area of elementary education effective August 28th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the tenure appointment of Amanda Panic in the tenure area of elementary education effective August 28th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the tenure appointment of Lori Wonder in the tenure area of elementary education effective August 28th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the tenure appointment of Maureen Reichert in the tenure area of education of children with handicapping conditions, special education, effective August 28th, 2021.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the tenure appointment of Jessica Dosser in the tenure area of education of children with handicapping conditions, special education, effective August 28th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the tenure appointment of Danielle Arnone in the tenure area of business education effective August 28th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the tenure appointment of Michaela Kozlowski in the tenure area of foreign language, French, effective August 28th, 2021.
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the tenure appointment of Carrie Armbrust in the tenure area of school social worker effective August 28th, 2021.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the tenure of D. Waterman in the tenure area of school media specialist library effective August 27th, 2021.
So So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Okay.
May I have a motion to approve the recall from layoff status of Julie Wilkins to a full-time 1.0 FTE speech therapist position, step 4 of the LSCTA contract effective August 30th, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the temporary appointment of Shayna Samples as a teaching assistant as per the negotiated collective bargaining agreement with LSCTA at step 1, $24.75 an hour, effective March 8th, 2021.
Unless the president's script is right. Elementary education teacher.
Oh,
I apologize.
Instead of teaching assistant.
Effective May 7th. Yep. It's bachelor's plus step 1 bachelor's effective May 7th. My apologies.
May 7th. That's okay. So it's approved the temporary appointment of Shayna Samples as elementary education as per the negotiated collective bargaining agreement with LSCTA bachelor's plus 0, step 1, effective May 7th, 2021.
Need a new motion?
Yes.
So
So
moved.
second, any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the coaching appointment for the 2021 winter sports season? The applicable stipend is based on the anticipated 5-week winter sports season. Stipends will be prorated if the season is shortened or discontinued for reasons related to COVID-19 and in accordance with directives and guidance from state and local authorities.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the list of available mentors for the 21-22 school year?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the appointment of Lori Wonder as a mentor program facilitator for the 21-22, 22-23 school years effective July 1st, 2021?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed?
Is it still Tuesday?
Yeah. May I have a motion to approve the appointment of Kelly Ruth as a data leader for the 21-22, 22-23 school years effective July 1st, 2021?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the appointment of Janice Alguire as a cafeteria monitor for the district during the 2021 school year pursuant to the terms of the September 28th, 2020 memorandum of agreement between the district and the Teamsters Local 264 at step 3, $16.36 an hour of the Teamsters Local 264 contract effective May 10th, 2021.
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to accept with regret the resignation for the purpose of retirement of Donna Spratz from her bus driver position effective May 21st, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the attached list of staff for the 2021 Eagles Landing Summer Program effective June 11th, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? And I will abstain. May I have a motion to approve the 6-month probationary appointment of Lindsay Nolan as a personal care aide for the district at step 2, $17.01 an hour of the Teamsters Local 264 contract effective May 6, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to accept with regret the resignation of Lindsay Nolan from her monitor position effective May 5th, 2021.
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay,
Good job, Jen.
someone else can talk now. On to our student report. What do you guys have going on?
So finally, this year, the last year, that's finally happening for us.
Heck, yeah.
We have a day to come, and you're not able to bring people to come that aren't this evening.
Can you hear me now? Yes, you're fine.
There she is.
We're still waiting on dates for some senior things. For example, we don't know when scholarship night is and a couple
I
other.
think it's like June 9th. Don't worry,
Sorry.
you're gonna find out.
Yeah, and we're just waiting on like a full list of details for next, the graduation. All we know is that it's at 6:30 on the Thursday, the 24th, I think.
The letter went out yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, it went out yesterday, okay. And the only other thing is that, our seniors are hoping to be able to, more than just 2 people at graduation. We have a lot of mixed families in our grade and, like a lot, I just in one class, I heard people say, like, I had 3 parents or, like, it's just hard to choose 2 people.
Sure.
That's all I have to say.
How was it being back in school?
It was fantastic.
Oh, that's great. to
It was
hear.
so good. I haven't seen half the seniors in a year.
It was.
That's excellent.
And eating outside is much more fun than
Oh, no, I believe you.
even though some kids already can get themselves in trouble.
Oh.
Already high
I'll say
school
Dr.
without
G
that.
can handle it.
Yeah. It's understandable first.
But just think, we have kids back to get in trouble to have to deal
I
with,
think
right?
it's a good sign.
I was gonna say, it was much louder in the hallway.
Yes.
You're actually bumping into.
All right, Board of Education Committee reports. Has anybody met? No? Okay.
Construction we met, but we covered that tonight.
PDP didn't, I don't know if there's anything.
Audit committee met, but you approved it.
We kind of met, as we mentioned earlier, the graduation dinners on June 10th at the Leah College.
Right.
ECASB? Anything?
Just the one thing that Kathleen has been chosen as winner of the Lori Sabo.
Yeah,
Advocacy Award, so we're proud.
Unmute.
It was Carla's beautifully written application. It's almost like they had no choice but to choose me. Thank you all of you, especially Carla. You put a lot of thought and effort into
Well,
that.
everybody pitched in, so.
Thank you all.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Jen.
Well earned.
Thank you very much.
Board member roundtable?
Oh, yes. Carla and I both attended the Lambda Sigma breakfast. I think Carla was it last week? I already forgot. Which is just a really nice event, and it was especially a little bittersweet this year because it'll be Jeff Salerno's last one before he heads off into the sunset for retirement. But that was at age 35. It's a persistent age 35. And I do just want to mention, Christine, thank you for sending out that email for the Team Holscher event. We had a little fundraiser for the family of one of our employees in transportation, and Christine helpfully shared the email, and I think it really helped. And we raised just a little over $1,400 for the family, which was much appreciated. So thank you for everyone who participated, and Christine for sending that email out.
Anyone have anything else? Calendar items, there's a few on there. It's looking up.
Yeah, we got our dates out.
Anybody have anything they'd like to add?
No, what's the plan? I think I read it, but the plan for graduation is, if it's ran out, it's that Friday?
It's the next day.
The next
We'll
day.
talk about that.
Okay.
I think academy graduation could be added, but
Academy graduation is
June 10th.
June 10th.
At Elio's.
Anybody who is planning on attending, if you didn't already let Christine know, please do. Yeah. All right, and our superintendent's report.
Hey, thank you. Enough with the mic. Okay, that's good. Okay. So today was the first day that we had all of our students, in buildings since May 13th of last year. It truly felt like the first day of school in September, didn't it, Maddie? I would like to thank the entire staff for working so hard throughout these past many months and the many changes that we've had to make to deliver instruction as we pivoted to meet the requirements on schools that we had to follow by the Department of Health and CDC regulations. Today, the COVID numbers from Erie County are still promising. We only had 51 cases over the past 7 days, so that number continues to stay low, so that's a great sign. Just like to remind everybody to keep doing what we're doing to mitigate so that we can keep those numbers low. The U.S. Department of Education has released grant funding through the American Rescue Act and the Elementary and Secondary School Emergency Relief Fund to assist districts in their efforts to safely reopen and to sustain the safe operation of schools and to address the impact of the coronavirus on our students. A survey will be posted on the district homepage tomorrow entitled Stakeholder Survey, Your Thoughts Please. This survey gives the community an opportunity to share thoughts with us regarding addressing students' social, emotional, mental health, and academic needs resulting from the pandemic. This will help us inform our work as we develop the district's reopening plan for the fall of 2021. The survey will close for comments on Tuesday, June 1st. Now, I heard some promising things on the news that New York City has announced that they will have in-person instruction, for students in New York City. So let's hope that hopeful thinking and that trend continues because we're hoping that our reopening plan could be very simple. We plan to have everybody back, but we just don't know what's going to happen in terms of what we might need to do for safety measures because that hasn't come out yet. But I want the community to know that the Erie-Niagara County School Superintendents Association sent a letter to Governor Cuomo to direct relevant state agencies to issue school opening guidance for us for the 21-22 school year, no later than June 4th. We're kind of hoping to get that kind of information early so that we'll be able to have people that we can work with that are still in school, to get that plan developed. We really want to make sure that the new guidance includes a clear and solid message to the commitment to provide in-person instruction every day, all day, for learning for all kids pre-kindergarten through 12th grade. So we're really hoping that that's going to be coming out so that we can have more of a clear vision so that we don't have to wait until the summer to start making solid plans. We are going to be holding a vaccination clinic here at Lakeshore. So the Erie County Department of Health and I have been talking about hosting a vaccination clinic for students ages 12 to 18, and adults can come too. It's going to be held on Saturday, June 19th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. in our gymnasium. This information will be posted on our website as soon as we get more information from the county for their links so that we can link it to our website. And we're also going to have it on Facebook, and I'll also do a robocall to remind people. So even for adults that might have missed the window before, they could still go online and register. So right now they plan to have 400 vaccinations available. So we're hoping that will be more than enough to cover. And as people start registering, if they need more, then they can have the capability of having more. So that'll hopefully give people the opportunity to not have to go downtown or to Rochester or to Syracuse to get vaccinated. They can do it right here in their own backyard. So like to tell you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's open to students, parents. Is it open to people who are not district residents, or if they have any members of the school community?
Well, no, basically anybody could register because they don't want to waste any of the shots, but it is going to be available for students ages 12 through 18 and adults. And the second vaccination would be July 10th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the high school. So we've already scheduled the second dose We could have had it a week earlier, but then it would have been during that July 4th week, and we didn't want to schedule anything during the July 4th week because people might be out of town. And
Is there any chance
You let
other
other schools know?
yeah, we already have. I've already talked with Eden and North Collins and Silver Creek, our outlying districts, to let them know that we're having one. Eden just had one the other day, but it was like a real kind of a quick turnaround, so they didn't really have it. They didn't have enough time to coordinate with us to let us know. But it will also be posted on the Erie County Department of Health's website also, so people can also get it there too once we have it posted. So I'm excited about it. I mean, at least the opportunity will be there. It's not mandatory. This is an opportunity for people to take advantage of that, okay? We had our SARD dinner on May 20th. SARD is the Scholastic Achievement Recognition Dinner for our top performing students in each of our districts across Western New York. Typically, we all meet together in a big ballroom, and it's really a big, huge event. But this year with COVID, there were 5 different dinners that were going on pretty much at the same time. And it was a great night. Mr. Deanna was there with me, along with Sierra Daniel, our valedictorian, Abby Hayes, our salutatorian, and Kaylee Guzman, the number 3 student. So it was really nice to be together for some well-reserved recognition for all their hard work. So let's get your popcorn ready. Don't forget that Lakeshore's 2021 musical, Disney's Freaky Friday, is available online. It's going to be on Friday, June 4th, and Saturday, June 5th at 7, and again at 2 p.m. on Sunday. That information is also on our website, but you can buy tickets by going to www.showtix4u.com. So if you haven't gotten your tickets already, please go online and order your tickets. It's going to be a great show. So here's some of those high school things that we're talking about that are going to be happening. So our lawn signs, we have senior lawn signs that have gone out, so you should see those all around the community. It's a great way to recognize our seniors. We have the Adopt a Senior program again, so you can go to the Facebook group, Lakeshore Adopt a Senior 2021, if you would like to adopt a senior. Our scholarship night is Wednesday, June 9th at 6 p.m. in the high school auditorium. Our prom is Friday, June 11th at the high school. And yes, now you will be able to bring a second person along with you. So since things have changed a little bit, we're going to be able to do that. The senior class parade is going to return. So there's something that was kind of neat that came out of COVID to be able to have that parade going on. It's going to be on June 12th at 4 p.m. The rain date is June 13th. And all these were sent in a letter to all the seniors just yesterday. We'll be posting the parade route on our website, so look for that. The senior walk around and picnic will be Friday, June 18th, starting at the high school. Students will have breakfast and receive their caps and gowns. Excuse me, then proceed to the auditorium for awards and a senior slideshow. Afterwards, they head to Evanstown Park for a picnic lunch. So commencement, so a little bit about graduation. So graduation is going to be at 6:30 on Thursday, June 24th. The rain date is the 25th, and we're going to have it on the football field. So we're going to have parents on either side, on both sides of the bleachers. The stage will be set up in one of the end zones. Mr. Dan is still thinking about which end zone exactly he wants it to be on. This way we'll have cohorts of less than 200 basically, so that we don't have to worry about testing or people being vaccinated. We'll have separate entrance for those. We'll take a look and see what the numbers look like, Maddie, to determine if it's possible for us to be able to have more than 2. Things are changing in terms of what you can do outside and inside, but some of that guidance for other things that are happening in communities doesn't necessarily apply to schools right now, like wearing masks. So if once that starts to change, or if it does change, we might be able to loosen it up. And if we have more of an idea of who's coming, we might be able to invite more. So as we're able to do that, Mr. Deanna will make sure that he contacts the senior class and gets letters out to parents to let them know if there could be any change to that. Because I think typically we only had 2 people coming to the auditorium. Was it 4? 4. Okay. So it's cut in half. So So I just want to say it was really great to see our students back in person and a lot of our year-end traditions coming back. And it kind of felt a little bit normal today, seeing everybody in the building. So hopefully these are signs of good things to come in the future.
Questions? Thank you, Chair.
Wondering, since we've already, I called it advocacy already, once the students are out of school. But I also would ask that you advocate in any avenues that you have, that we want 5 days a week. We do not want to be the business of providing remote instruction. We have a model, kids are not a Facebook, we've always had it. We want to use our regular system, and we want to do what's best for kids. So we do advocacy at every angle that you could think of, that what the regional government is not doing now. It can't be about comfortable anymore, it's got to be about what we're in business and we need to do to help us do. That's our students, and I'll send a email to our parents, but and emails too that we've been meeting with, to ask us to do the same. I think every angle is not. Great.
Thank you.
But also too, obviously, something you're trying to plan for that doesn't change, but you get yourself a lot of money. If remote were to stay, and do secondary 5 days, if remote is staying,
If people are given a choice, I think many people will choose that just because we become comfortable with that. And it's not as if, it's just, we're not in the business to do that. And while they've given us all this money, first of all, there are not teachers to hire, because there's not enough people are worried about filling our 16 positions that we have. And, you know, how do you provide a quality remote program when you have a high school kid who takes 6 different classes here and there's 6 different ones over here? We can't provide that model and do it well. We do have a local BOCES, a couple of them that are looking at offering remote systems. Actually, Erie 1 actually had a remote high school. But again, they said the same thing, though, do as best as they can, but with the need that would be needed Western New York wide, they're not be able to do it. And none of us are able to do it super well. We talked about collaborating in different ways. But this is, you know, it's not our business. It's not the way that we want to do things, I guess. And that's the first time I think I've ever said that. Like, it's time, there's 48 cases, right? It's 48.
51 today, but yeah.
51 today. So it's only been going down, and I think that as a region, we're doing really well with vaccination. We're doing good with distancing. We know when we're safe for this, when we're not, you know, when we're not safe. I think our adults are doing a great job for the sake of our kids, and I don't want to have, I mean, you saw the excitement, right? I was excited to see all the kids in school, and this is what they need. And I mean, I think that no matter what we do, we have to keep our eye on the prize that kids need to be in school. So,
Yeah, we do. The biggest thing is we just have to get the governor to say, everybody goes to school.
right, and the dilemma is it's the Department of Health that has that caveat in there that's not, it hasn't gone away, that says about comfort. And I just don't know if comfort is what we want to talk about, right? I think there's a difference between comfort, safety, and so forth, and how do we define that right now? How do we define that? And so I you know, I think the superintendent did a really nice job sending a letter. I like the way it's written, to the point. We need guidance now. June 4th was their request, and we're hoping that we'll see some relief, because money is not the answer to this problem.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I'm actually writing myself up to do work tomorrow. Charlie, did you might not yet have any updates about hearing anything back about the Smart School project?
No, I made a phone call last week and talked with somebody in the office, and they said that they did, the last meeting that they had was in March, I believe. And they were planning on having another one within the next 2 weeks is what they said. So that was last week, so I'm going to start calling tomorrow, because it was a week ago when I called on Wednesday, I believe. So I'm going to call tomorrow and keep calling until they let us know when that date's going to be.
And I'll follow up on my avenues as well to,
We do have a backup plan, so if we don't hear from them soon, our 6-week one, all cards, then we'll be able to elementary have substantial computers for them to use.
Right.
So that's our backup, and then, assuming that we would get approved for this, our bond app, then mid-year, we will convert to one-to-one.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Okay, any other questions? All right. At this time, we will recognize unscheduled visitors who would like to address the board. Similar to our regular meetings, the board may not respond to comments or questions at this time. It is not intended to be a question and answer period. This portion of the agenda is a courtesy to the community, so the opportunity to bring matters to the board's attention. The board recognizes that some members of the community do not wish to attend in-person meetings due to COVID concerns. Therefore, we requested that members of the community submit any comments or questions in advance to an email address that we set up to receive public comment. We did not receive any emails for tonight's public comment. All right. Then at this time, I have a motion to go into executive session to discuss the employment history of a particular individual. No action will be taken during the executive session. Any discussion? All in